Good shot. Down through gully. That'll race away for an early boundary for Clayton.
Yeah, just over-pitched from Brendan Doggett. Almost
WA. Air pill, and he's out. LBW. So the early breakthrough goes South Australia's way. Doggett has his third of the innings. Queensland 4 down.
It's a huge wicket for South Australia.
Goes short, pulled around, and beats the diving fielder. So Pearson has his first boundary of the morning. More valuable runs for Queensland. Well bowled, right on line, he's on his way. Doggett gets his 10th for the match. Queensland 5 down.
Superb delivery from Brendan Doggett.
Nisa, back foot drive, a beautiful shot. We've seen the pace of the outfield here at Counterattacks Oval, and that one is no different. A beautiful shot for him to get off the mark.
On the drive, and he gets it past the fielder. That'll be the half century for Jack Clayton. So it's taken him 156 deliveries, and he finally reaches the half century mark. Well played, a good patient innings from the Queensland batsman.
Outside edge, Nisa. Safe along the ground, and it runs away across the camber here, the bowling green of Counterattacks Oval.
And just a little bit of shape away for Nathan McAndrew.
Driving, nicking is Nisa. The brand new ball does the damage for the South Australians. Alex Carey.
Down leg side. Good shout for LB. A little bit of late swing with the new ball, and it's going to race down the boundary for potentially 4 runs. Not leg buys, interestingly enough. Thought that might hit the pad, but obviously a bit of bat as well. Nicely work. That's a good shot from Clayton. That's a ripper through mid-wicket. He hasn't given up for Queensland. His second boundary since lunch. Clayton on the pull, and that'll be another 4. So drop short Doggett, and Clayton takes full advantage. 2 boundaries off the over. Leg side. Works it away. Another boundary. Runs flowing here since lunch for Queensland. They've reassessed the situation. They know they're going to get runs on the board to be a chance of this game, and playing accordingly. Driving 4. Wide of mid off. Full toss. And put it away did Jack Clayton. Moves to 75. 7 off the over. 6 for 2, 4-7. At the back end of his career. Nicely played by Wildermuth. That'll be another boundary. 250 up for Queen. Here's McAndrew. And a powerful looking drive. Lima gets a hand on it. Might still go to the boundary for 4. Buckingham on the chase. And it does reach the rope. So Wildermuth, the boundaries are flowing here for Queensland. They're going well. Nicely powerfully hit through mid-on. That's a good shot. Another boundary. We saw it in the last round where he got 100. Already into the 20s at better than a run of ball. Jack Wildermuth going well here at the moment for Queensland.
Driving through the covers is Clayton. A beautiful shot. There's going to be some work to be done by the fielders here. Jason Sanger it is. A big dive. And cannot stop that one from going over the right. Clayton, beautiful cover drive. We've seen a few today, and that's in safety. Nicking Clayton. He's done enough to withdraw all of the slips for the South Australians, so that one will go down to the boundary for 4. He moves to 84. Hammered by Wildermuth. Did not leave the crease on that occasion either, and did not need to. That was never not getting to the boundary. Edging, Wildermuth. We know how fast this Karen Rolton outfield is. That one is going to go all the way to the boundary for 4. Queensland 6 for 286. 95 overs gone here.
But since the new ball, the runs have flowed, and they continue to flow. Wildermuth gets that one safely down through gully for another boundary. Queensland up to 6 for 291. The lead continues to grow here at Counterattacks Oval. Good looking drive back past the bowler, and another boundary for the free-flowing bat of Jack Wildermuth into the 40s now. Edges down towards the boundary, 300 up for Queensland. 4 more to Wildermuth as he approaches a half century.
Yeah, just good soft hands there from Jack Wildermuth. Didn't try to overhit it, just let it come. Soft hands.
He's that way through gully, and it'll be a half century for Jack Wildermuth. He likes this ground, made 100 here a fortnight ago, and he brings up a well-made 50 off just 49 balls with 9 fours. Now, gets that away fine. That'll race away down to the boundary for another 4 for Queensland as Clayton pushes on towards 100. Gets that way fine again. Another 4, 2 in a row for Clayton as he gets close to that coveted 3 figures.
Pushes into the offside. Clayton will get through for the single. 100 for the 26-year-old Queenslander in a Sheffield Shield final. He's dragging his side there back into this game.
Just after 100.
And now another appeal for the South Australians, and they've got the big wicket of Jack Clayton. That one looked really adjacent. A huge celebration from Benvenenzi. His first wicket in this 3rd innings, and it's the huge one of Jack Clayton. Slow, pulling really well as Wildermuth. You heard that in the stump, Mike. That was absolutely hammered. That high-pitched noise out of the middle of the bat for Jack Wildermuth. Moves to 63, batting beautifully in this innings. Oh, up in the air.
That's over. And
Potentially some bat involved there, but probably would have shot over the short leg fielder if he was in place. As you can hear there, that will be T. The umpires remove the bails.
Chops that away, back with a point, down to the boundary for 4, and Wildermuth with that shot brings up the 350, another milestone for Queensland in this 2nd innings. On the cut, finds the boundary once again at the vacant 3rd man. Excellent shot from Wildermuth. He's made 100 here a few weeks ago, and he's well on his way to getting another 12 fours now. Went on to have an outstanding career. Steggity goes down, past it, diving mid-off, and away to the boundary for 4. If anyone was going to get it, it'd be Brendan Doggett, but on this occasion, Steggity found the gap. Goes wide and mid-off this time, down towards the boundary, 4 more. Wildermuth into the 80s now, playing very, very well here. On the sweep, powerfully back with a square leg, eludes a diving McAndrew. Another boundary for the Queensland all-rounder.
Oh, it's been a brilliant over from Nathan McAndrew, but hammered that cover drive from Wildermuth. Moves to 92. He continues in his vein of form. Nathan McAndrew picks up the towel. 52-run partnership too between these two, all important for Queensland. Proving tough for the South Australians. Cut shot, Steckity looking every bit the batter by every single delivery. That one hammers into the point fence. And with every run, you feel hope slightly slipping away from the South Australians in Queensland.
Nicely played by Wildermuth out to the leg side boundary. Moves to 99.
A poor start from Liam Scott.
Clipped away into the gap on the leg side, down towards the boundary for another 4. So Steckity continues his great resistance here for Queensland. Clips off the pads out towards the mid-wicket boundary for 100. And you hear the roar of delight from Jack Wildermuth. Hundreds in both his last couple of games here at Karen Rolton Oval. His 4th for Queensland and his 3rd against South Australia. Far more important, obviously. Works it again out through the leg side field, through the square leg area, out towards the boundary. A dive out there, but it's in vain. So back-to-back boundaries for the Queensland all-rounder. Good batting for this at the moment.
Liam's
Pull shot from Steckity, beautifully hit in front of mid-wicket. Lehman's got some work to do, can't do it. He is looking every single delivery a better player is Mark Steckity. 35 he moves to now. Works off the pads now, some work to do for Nathan McAndrew. Jogs back for 2. We'll have to see as to whether that's the half century for Mark Steckity. And raises the fist, raises the bat. Gets Wildermuth straight through him, bowled. A beautiful delivery, beats the outside edge of Wildermuth and hits the top of off stump. Nathan McAndrew is thrilled, so are the South Australians and all of the crowd, but a brilliant innings comes to an end.
Now,
In the air, down towards fine leg. Taken by McAndrew, he keeps the ball in play and completes the catch. Queensland 9 down, Steckity's innings comes to an end. And for the 2nd time in the game, Brendan Doggett gets 5 wickets. Bowling, that's it. McAndrew finishes with his 40th wicket of the season. Well done to him. And that'll be stumps on day number 3. Queensland all out.